Hello friends and welcome back to Animal Crossing. I am Peachie Llama here on YouTube, and today we are back and continuing my series of small entrance builds. Today we are doing the 10 spaces or less challenge, I guess you could say, basing off the Normcore 5 spaces or less video we did a few months ago. So this is the continuation of that style, so let's get right into it. As a reminder, this is what we ended with last time, with 5 spaces, going for more of a normcore, a little city core vibes, but it could be changed and decorated for any theme. I feel like you could alternate different types of fencing, you could change the centerpieces, the type of benches, the trees, anything. There's so much you can do to vary this up to really fit the theme that you're going for. So this is an idea for if you have 6 spaces between your airport and your resident services. We're going to go off the same look we had for the 5 space and below entrance here, and we've alternated by adding in different benches on either side. You could use the plaza benches or you could use the regular garden bench. It's totally up to you, and the centerpiece that you walk through can be different, or you don't have to have anything in there at all. We're close to having the fountain in this build, but not yet. It's still not enough space to walk around fully, so this is where we have right now, and it's really easy to walk through, which is really nice. So it's a good option to have 6 spaces if you can. This is our final look for 6 spaces, not too much different from the 5, but it allows for more walking space in between and extra benches. Now we're moving on to 7 spaces. We're probably do something very similar that we just did, but we should also test out our fountain. So 7 might be the actual one that allows us to run around it. I think 8 would be better, because if we're gonna have anything on this side, I think it might cause issues. So let's see what we can do. Looks good. I think 7 blocks is our limit for being able to work all the way around a fountain. If we want to have a fountain entrance, this is how you do it. Looking good. All right. I think for 7 it might even be worth putting in some trees where the hedges are here. Let's see what that looks like. Might be a fun option, because then it looks like the trees are kind of got a little detail surrounding them, which is really nice. And if we want, I bet we could add another one in front potentially to really give off that vibe that it's enclosed, and we can still run around this fountain perfectly. And so then we can either put a bench on either side. All right, can we still run around? We can still run around. Looks good. So that is an option. I am not the biggest fan of it. I think if we are gonna put the bench here, we might as well just put it up against the tree, I think. Yes, I think that makes more sense here. But you can also put the benches on either side as well. And these plaza benches could be changed. They could be either one. You could use both benches or just the plaza bench. It's totally up to you. But then we have this style again, but I also want to try another style here. What if we did something a little different? I don't know if we have enough space, but we can always try. So my question is, do we have enough space to achieve this look? And we put the benches back to back. Another very cute option. I really like how that looks here. So 7 spaces is even better, because then you have two different options basically for how you can arrange your benches. All right, let's go ahead and add in some street lamps. Well, if we add a street lamp, we cannot get through. So here is a perfect example of these 7 spaces having an option to do multiple versions with the benches. You can put benches on either side with the trees and this front row here, or you can put them in the middle back to back. It's just an alternative thing that you can do. And using either bench, you could use either one, it doesn't matter, but there's a lot of options. The only thing with this particular build is once you put the benches where they are, you don't have a lot of space to put any other details. So if you want your street lamps I would advise probably taking out these green items here, and I would go ahead and just put in those street lamps in the place of the topiaries, so that way you still have the ability to walk around the fountain, but then yes, you still have the ability to walk around your fountain, but you have the street lamps that you might be looking for. So an alternative option, if you want to include street lamps instead of the front topiaries, this is your another option. I think both look really nice, but I think in this case, I'd probably prefer the topiaries. If anything, I would probably remove these front two street lamps and keep the round topiaries up front. I think they just look so nice. And that's probably what I would personally do in this scenario, to keep at least one side fully green. I think this looks great, just as good. All of it looks great, but at least when you look this way, you have a mixture of green and street lamps. And I think it fills the space a lot better. So then when you come out here, you get a sense of both, which is really nice. All right, let's say we can do with 8 spaces. Now that we can fit the fountain at 7 spaces, I want to try a little bit of a different look with the 8th space. I know it doesn't feel like a lot, but I do think you can do a lot. There is still a lot that you can do with less than 10 spaces between your resident services and your airport. It might not be a big grand entrance, but it's a very cute and simple and welcoming entrance, which I think is still what you might like. As long as your guests feel welcomed, I think you've achieved it. So what if we did, if we're 8 spaces, we should, yes. At least it looks like it's in the middle. Maybe we have to go to 9 spaces for what I'm thinking of. But I still think it looks okay. But I think going to 9 spaces will be better for what I'm about to do. But we'll find out. Let's use, part of me thinks we should use the cedar for this one to do something different, but I'm gonna use hardwood because I think they're cute. Yes, so a little different. This time we can put the garden bench right up on it from this direction. So what if we plant one here? Yes, I like it. And a little bit of a flowering look to it. And we got a balloon. Excuse me a moment. Nice, that was a good money balloon. Okay, already looking real nice, a little different. We could probably do the same thing with the gazebo or pergola, because I believe right now where the benches are, the fountain is not gonna fit and be walk aroundable. Yeah, you can still put it here, but you can't walk around it, so it's really not gonna work in this case. The only way you could work with it is if you move this to the edge. That could be an option if you wanted to include the fountain still. But you can try, so like these 3 items could be moved to this space right here, and then you could have a fountain in the middle. So that's an option if any of you want to do something like that. Let's go ahead and put, do I have any curved ones? I wonder if the nuptial bell will fit in the middle. So we could use that for one, and you can go around it. So the nuptial bell might work just fine here. So that might be a cool new centerpiece we can work with. Oh, I want to try the round street lamps, because I haven't gotten to use those really. Okay, so if you want to totally block yourself out, this might be nice. It's an extra layer of greenery that could be really nice as an entryway. And I think because we're far enough out at this point, I wouldn't mind doing the topiaries, the round topiaries again, to wrap this up. Yeah, because usually I feel like having 2 of them can be a lot. But I think we're getting far enough out that it's okay. What if we tried something else? I like it, but I still think we should keep the rounds on the ends because they're so big. It just kind of is in better finish than I think it is in the middle for this particular thing that we're working on right now. I definitely don't think this is my favorite, honestly. I think it's a little weird. Let's remove these because it's weird. I don't really care for the nuptial bell in this case. We have a lot of space here. That's the only thing. The pergola looks very nice still, but I think it would need to be back a little more to match like the tree spot. What if we push the bench back as well? So then it's kind of a little more even. Yep. So this could still work. In my opinion, this particular style I think is even better for the smaller spaces. But I still think this is a good start and a good basic beginning, because then you could change this anytime you wanted, which is really, really fun. And it doesn't take that long to set it up, so it's something that could be changed every season with whatever colors you want to use, with whatever bushes you want to use too, any shrubs. You could do anything you wanted with this. I think this is a fun alternative. That's it. 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 Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, 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 no. Don't get away from me. Let me grab this thing. Please come back over here. You're moving so fast. Oh my god. That was the one I needed. That was the golden ringed dragonfly. Have any of you dealt with losing the one critter you needed to capture? Literally, did you see that? Oh my god. Finally. Okay, so I have every daytime bug minus an ant. That's whack. Most of the bugs I need are leaving after August, so I'm gonna have to get those before I go to September. Alright, we're trying an entirely new look for 9 spots. Okay, might not be a completely new idea, but real quick before we totally abandon what I currently have, because this is a lot to set up. We're gonna go one more row for the 9th. If the regular fountain doesn't work, maybe the park one will. So we have to get rid of one more. Oh yeah, it seems excessive, but we're gonna still try it. Okay, it is 2 spots. Okay, then that's fine. That's fine. It's usable, doable. Might have to come back a few days because I need the bushes. Just a little time travel. Ooh, we got a purple flower, purple rose too hanging out. Can we get a black one, please? So the question is, do we put lampposts here or do we put trees there? Let's try trees. Let's just try one. See if it's cute. Because I feel like the trees in the back would be better than trees at the front, because the trees at the front would block all the detail up here. So I think trees at the back is cute. And then we should do this. Slap it on over there, but curve it. Yes. I don't think I want it. Well, it's not bad that way. But I'm thinking, kind of thinking inward, but also maybe not for this build. This is cute. Yeah, that's adorable. So what if we do this? What if we do this? I'd rather be 2 of the same, but still cute. The only thing is, if I put this in, it makes it much harder to move around, but it's still possible. It's tight, but it's possible. I do have 2 round topiaries. Let's see how bad those look. They might be so cute, I don't know. It's kind of a nice, just adds to it a little bit, honestly. That's pretty. It is real pretty. But to make it even, I'm gonna just make this even, because right now it looks funky. Either that or just do hedges all the way across, but I think that looks a little better. And maybe instead, let me go get the garden benches. I think we can use 2 garden benches, and that could be part of the hedge wall. Another soft serve lamp. What color is it? Oh, it's the yellow one. Len, you'll know from this reference if you're watching this video, the one we didn't get has arrived anyway. Haha. Okay. Let's do one more level. Why don't we just do this for the hedge? Yeah. Okay. And now we have benches and we have pergolas, and we have nice looking things. This is cute. Okay, this is with 9 spaces between your airport and resident services. It is all possible. It's nice. The 9 is just perfect because there is 1 extra space on each side for everyone to walk through. Same thing on this side. There's 1 extra space even with fencing on the edge. So that is why the 9 spaces is just perfect for this particular build. Well, that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and got some inspiration for your builds, and I hope it offered some opportunities for those of you who have the 10 spaces or less to design the entrance of your dreams, because I know it can be hard, but honestly I think entrances are probably the most fun thing to build in Animal Crossing, because there's just so much you could do even with limited space. So I hope this inspires you and that you enjoyed it and that you're enjoying this series of small entrances. If you are, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to be notified the next time I post. We're on the road to 20K. Thank you guys so much for all your support and love on all the videos. I really appreciate it. It really means the world. I love y'all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.